Rory is a junior PR professional who dreams of getting a promotion, but things don't go as planned. Her boss, Melody, doesn't take her ideas seriously. Frustrated, Rory decides to go with her sister Cleo to a charming bed and breakfast, BNB, called Lily Lake, to attend their parents' vow renewal ceremony. When they arrive, the sisters are amazed by the beautiful scenery. While Cleo goes to explore with their parents, Rory stays behind to check in. She finds the lobby empty and the bell is broken. As she searches for help, she unexpectedly runs into Noah, the owner of the BNB. He is wearing headphones and dancing around while organizing a bookshelf. Surprised by Rory's presence, he knocks papers everywhere. Rory tries to help him, but in the process, she tears one of the papers, making things even messier. Noah tells Rory to leave the mess and wait in the lobby, but she refuses and continues trying to help. Unfortunately, she only makes things worse by knocking over even more papers. Realizing she's just causing chaos, Rory finally gives up and goes to the lobby. When Rory finally checks into her room, she realizes it doesn't have any towels. Annoyed, she goes downstairs to complain. Noah writes a note to remind himself to fix the issue, especially since a famous journalist named Penny Travers is coming to the BNB soon. Just then, Rory is shocked to see her ex-boyfriend, Jason, walk in. Jason had broken up with her on her birthday and had ignored her ever since. Rory tries to reconnect with him, but it's awkward when she sees he is with his new girlfriend, Sarah. To avoid further embarrassment, Rory impulsively says that Noah is her boyfriend. This surprises everyone, including Cleo, who shows up to grab towels. Cleo is surprised to see Jason and even more shocked by Rory's sudden claim about Noah, but she decides to go along with it. Later, Rory begs Noah to pretend to be her boyfriend for the week, but he refuses at first. Desperate, Rory offers to help him by using her PR skills to rebrand the BNB before Penny's arrival. Noah realizes he needs help, so he reluctantly agrees to play along, and their fake relationship begins. Back in her room, Cleo questions Rory about the lie. Rory admits it's all to cover up her lingering feelings for Jason. Outside, Rory sees Noah preparing food for the guests. She starts asking him personal questions to make their fake relationship seem more real. When Jason and Sarah walk by, Rory forces a fake laugh, but Noah tells her to relax. Rory, however, can't help herself. Rory invites Noah to have dinner with her parents, but he initially refuses. However, when she mentions Penny's upcoming interview, he agrees. At dinner, Rory introduces Noah as her boyfriend, which surprises her parents, Tom and Lily. Noah plays along, even congratulating them on their vow renewal, which Rory had mentioned earlier. Tom starts reminiscing about when he first met Lily at the BNB, back when Noah's grandparents owned it. When Tom asks how Rory and Noah met, their stories don't match, but they manage to cover it up. Noah then excuses himself and later tells Rory he wants to end their fake relationship. Rory feels guilty about lying to her parents, so she asks Noah to keep up their fake relationship. She doesn't want Jason to think she's lonely and sad, which is how she feels deep down. Noah agrees to continue the act that night. As Rory is busy preparing a press release for Melody, her friend Ella advises her to slow down and enjoy life's little moments, rather than always rushing. Frustrated with a bad internet connection, Rory finds a newspaper article about the upcoming lakeside festivities. This sparks an idea for her. The next day, she shows Cleo the newspaper and asks her to design an old-fashioned logo for Lily Lake, thinking it could help the BNB reconnect with its roots. However, Rory struggles to manage her tasks for Melody and her plans for the BNB. Meanwhile, Noah faces challenges attracting customers because the BNB lacks modern amenities. Rory arrives and Noah asks for her opinion on what makes a good vacation. Rory jokes about towels, but quickly says that a great experience, while feeling comfortable and at home, is the most important thing. This answer surprises Noah, who thought she would prefer modern upgrades. Rory explains that it's all about balance, saying that Lily Lake's charm comes from its traditions. Later, as they make coffee together, Jason interrupts to ask for date spot recommendations for their fake relationship. Noah casually mentions that he's planning a date with Rory. Noah then takes Rory on a tour of the lake and asks about her dream career. Rory shares that she wants to work for a company that helps people reach their potential, similar to what she's trying to do for Noah in Lily Lake. Noah leads Rory to a special tree and shares its history. He playfully startles her, and they laugh as they get close, feeling a spark between them. As they continue the tour, Noah tells her about more traditions of the lake, and Rory suggests reviving them. However, Noah reveals that his father, Peter, wants to sell the BNB because of slow business and the rise of luxury hotels nearby. Noah believes that Penny Traverse might be the last hope to save the place, but Rory disagrees with selling. She believes that the lake holds too many precious memories to let go of. Noah takes Rory to his grandparents' attic, where she is amazed by the beautiful old items. Rory believes they could host events that bring people together to save the place, but Noah thinks that people now prefer luxury over tradition. Rory argues that Lily Lake's uniqueness will attract the right kind of guests. Later, they bond while making homemade meals and spending quality time together. Noah shows Rory a box of recipes from his grandmother, and she asks to borrow them. As they set the table, Rory learns that Noah used to be a data analyst before coming to Lily Lake to help his dad. He explains that the change has given him more time for himself and reconnected him with what he truly loves. Rory notices that they've used his grandmother's old tablecloths, and Noah decides to keep them, following her advice. Just then, Jason and Sarah are seen arguing in the garden, with Sarah storming off. Rory checks on Jason, who admits that Sarah left because he prioritized work over their relationship, just like he did with Rory. He tells Rory he had to let her go because they were never really together, but he's glad she's found someone who makes her happy. Rory is left feeling conflicted since her relationship with Noah is still fake. She hugs Jason to comfort him, while Noah watches sadly from a distance, already developing real feelings for her. Afterwards, Noah asks Rory how she really feels about Jason, and Rory admits that she might be willing to give him another chance. She believes their relationship never had a fair shot. Noah then shares that he's never been in love, and Rory encourages him to open up to someone. But Noah insists that a fake girlfriend and the lake are enough for him. Back in her room, Cleo starts to panic about the ceremony preparations, and Rory promises to take care of it the next morning. Before Rory leaves, Cleo mentions that the logo will be ready soon, which makes Rory smile. The next morning, Noah is struck by how beautiful Rory looks in a casual gown, so different from her usual corporate outfits. When Rory starts talking about the rebranding, Noah interrupts her. He feels that now that Sarah is out of the picture, Rory would want to end their fake relationship and go back to Jason. His words make both of them feel uncomfortable. Cleo interrupts them and takes them to the sitting room, where she reveals the logo, and it turns out to be perfect. Noah offers to connect Cleo with his friend at Motif NYC, which excites Cleo as she rushes to send her portfolio. Rory thanks Noah and then admits that even though she no longer needs a fake boyfriend, she really loves the B&B and wants to finish what they started, which makes Noah smile. It's clear that Rory's feelings for him are more than just about the B&B. Noah then takes Rory to the falls to pick flowers for the ceremony, and they both get lost in the beauty of the view. As Noah watches Rory cut the flowers, he shares his favorite color, prompting Rory to do the same. Back inside, Noah shows Rory a family photo album, and she's touched by how beautiful his family is. She suggests displaying the photos in the B&B and asks Noah to be the photographer for the ceremony. Noah happily agrees. The moment between them gets intense, almost leading to a kiss. But they are interrupted by a call from Melody. Rory quickly leaves to take the call, and Melody scolds her for missing deadlines, demanding that Rory return to the office. Rory quickly ends the call, blaming it on poor network reception. Later, Ella admires the flowers and shares a story about her first kiss with Tom by the falls. Rory sadly admits that she might have to return to the city and miss the ceremony, but Lee understands and encourages her to do what's best for her. Rory begins to confide in Lily about Noah, but she's shocked when Lily reveals that she already knew the relationship was fake. Rory surprises Noah the next day by giving him a large framed photo of his grandparents. She also includes designs of his grandmother's recipe and his grandfather's tools. She even fixes a broken bell that rings as soon as she finishes. Noah is so touched by her thoughtfulness and thanks her, admitting that even though their relationship started as fake, it has turned into a real friendship. Rory, however, is a bit disappointed. She was hoping Noah would confess his feelings for her. Noah quickly goes to the lobby to meet Penny, who has arrived. He offers to show her around, and Rory wishes him good luck. Soon after, Jason arrives and asks to spend time with Rory, which she happily agrees to. Later, Rory meets her family in the garden, and Noah joins them to share the good news. His interview with Penny went really well, and she promised a positive review. Noah thanks Rory, saying that none of this would have happened without her. Rory tells him that she's prepared a press kit for local publications, and the local gazette is already interested in covering it. Noah, overjoyed, lifts Rory up and spins her around, feeling like their bond is real. Tom suggests celebrating with a dinner, but Rory says she will go after having drinks with Jason. This surprises everyone, especially Noah. In her room, Cleo asks Rory why she would want to go back to Jason when she has someone like Noah. Rory explains that she needs closure and feels Noah sees her only as a friend, likely because he thinks she still has feelings for Jason. While having drinks with Jason in the garden, Jason admits he made a mistake ending things with Rory and asks for another chance. However, what Jason thinks Rory wants and what she actually wants are very different. Rory realizes they are not meant to be together and that the person she truly wants is Noah. She hugs Jason, but Noah, who has been watching from a distance, feels devastated. Later, Rory gets a call from Melody, who angrily criticizes Rory's PR work with Lily Lake. Melody tells her she needs to return to the office the next day, or she will be fired. Rory is frustrated when she sees an article crediting Escape, her workplace, for Lily Lake's rebranding. She storms into Noah's office to confront him, interrupting his calls from potential clients. Rory demands that Noah take down the article, but he refuses, saying it has brought in more business than ever. Their argument escalates when Rory says the article could cost her job, and Noah responds that she doesn't even seem to like her job. He tells Rory that she's talented enough to work with clients she truly cares about, but she lacks self-belief. When the phone keeps ringing, Rory snaps and answers, angrily telling the caller off. Noah points out that she's back with Jason, who dumped her, working for a company that doesn't value her, and climbing a corporate ladder she doesn't even want. His words hurt Rory deeply, and she storms out. The next day, Rory says goodbye to her family and tells them she has to return to the city to save her job. She wishes things could be different, but feels powerless to change them. Her family, understanding her struggles, wishes her well. As she drives off, Noah realizes his mistake and runs after her to apologize, but she is already gone, leaving him feeling devastated. Back at the office, Rory ignores Noah's repeated calls. When Melody calls to criticize her work, Rory tunes out and drops the phone. She opens the fan Noah gave her, sparking a moment of self-realization. On the day of the vow renewal, Noah is feeling down because he still can't reach Rory. Cleo comforts him, telling him she's never seen Rory as happy as she was with him. Meanwhile, as Tom prepares to walk down the aisle with Cleo, she admits it feels wrong without Rory there and wishes she could join them. Just then, Rory arrives, running to hug Tom and apologizing for being late. She explains that she's realized she never wants to miss important moments, big or small, again. The family walks down the aisle together, completing the perfect moment. Noah, who's taking photos, is surprised to see Rory. The vow renewal ceremony is beautiful, and Tom and Cleo exchange heartfelt vows, sealing them with a kiss. Afterward, Cleo shares her joy that Rory made it, and Rory reveals she's quit her job and has exciting new ideas she wants to pursue. Cleo is thrilled to hear that she's received a job offer from Motif, and Rory is excited for her. Meanwhile, Noah, who can't stop looking at Rory apologizes to Noah for overreacting, and Noah apologizes for jeopardizing her job. He tells her he removed the article, but Rory surprises him with a new one. She had Penny publish a new article instead. Impressed, Noah listens as Rory reveals that she has quit her job and started her own firm, Richard's Publicity, inspired by the words on his grandmother's fan. There are moments you miss and moments you seize. Rory confesses her feelings for Noah, saying she's realized that her home is with him. Noah feels the same way, and their heartfelt moment turns into a passionate kiss as their once fake relationship becomes beautifully real.